Good morning, Internet. This is Alex does Sudokus, and it is Thursday, the 16th of September 2021, and we're going to do another New York Times hard Sudoku using slide annotations. Don't worry, I was just kissing my wife goodbye. Using slide annotations. Did I say that? I probably did. So, why don't we get started? Interwebs. So, slide annotations are basically where you pencil mark in, you look around the grid and see where a number can go within a box. So a box is a grid of 9 cells. And in here, the 3 cannot go in these 2 cells. So they must be going in these 2 cells. And in this case, we have the 1 and the 3s locked in the same 2 cells. So no other numbers can go in them. Oh, that was a sneeze. So I can start today's bingo card with a sneezing tile. Let's see, Alexia sneezes. Here we go. What was I saying? Oh yes, slide annotations. So if the 1s and 3s locked in these 2 cells, they're called a matching pair. And when you have a matching pair, within a box, no other numbers can go in them. But on the columns, no other numbers can go in them either, but there are no matching pairs. But basically, these 2 cells are locked down. There can't be any other numbers. So these must be 6 and 8. So we're just going to pencil mark those in. So whilst we're looking at the 6 and the 8, I'm going to look at the 6s up here. They're locked in these 2 cells. And the 8s are not really recognized by the Jedi Council, so we're going to ignore that. Okay, let's do more 6s, I think. Was that on 6s or was it on... No, I've got a pair of 5s here as well because of this 5, that 5. So that's another matching pair for 2s and 5s. That means I have a pair of 9s here vertically because this 9 blocks those 2 cells and it can't be within the 2s and the 5s. So they're pointing vertically. That's called a pointing pair, which is often... Oh no, actually, there's already a 9 in this box. Never mind, ignore me. I make that mistake quite often. So, how embarrassing. I think we're going to move on to the 4s in that case. So 4s are in these 2 cells because of these 2 4s blocking rows 4 and 6, and column 9 is taken as well. So we'll have a 4 over here because of this 4 and that 4. But yeah, going back to slide notations, if you have more than 2 candidates, like how we have, well actually, we only have 1 candidate here, so we can fill it in. If we have less than 2 candidates, we know where the number is, since row 1 and 2 are taken and column 5 is taken. If there are 2 candidates, we pencil mark those in. If there are more than 2 candidates, we typically don't. So for instance, we have 3 possible 4s here, 4 possible 4s in here. We'll just leave it for now. Leave it be for now. Just live and let live. Because we typically don't need to do anything with it to solve the Sudoku. Because you kind of don't need too much pencil markings to solve a Sudoku. Anyway, here we have a pair of 5s. So again, they're pointing 5s. So this is going to help me demonstrate pointing 5s. This cannot be a 5s anymore because if this is a 5, if there are any 5s on this row, remaining row, there can be no 5s in this box. And that is just impossible, basically. So we know this cannot be a 5. Solve that 5, so this 5 gives me a pointing pair of 5s because of this 5 and that 5. So another pair of 5s. So all the 5s are pencil marked in. And we're going to look at the 6s. So 6s are locked in there, locked in here. Anything else? It's locked in these 3 cells, which is not very useful. So we're going to move on to the 7s. Locked in here. Pair of 7s over there. 7s, 7s. 7s are locked in these cells as well. And these cells. So all the 7s are pencil marked in. 8s. Any revelations on the 8s? We haven't, but... I wonder if I have a naked single with that. No, we haven't. We've got 2 and a 3 here. What about over here? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing a 9. So 2s and 9 are here, and 1s and 2... No, 2s and 3s are here. 2s and 9 are there. That is what we called in Sudoku, a technical term here, annoying. That is annoying. So when I see a number that is on its own, I like to look for naked singles around, basically. And by naked single, we basically mean any numbers that are unique to a cell, or rather, yeah, they see everything else but the naked number. And I think it's hard to demonstrate without an example, so we are just going to abandon that chain of thought and look at the nines. So we have a pair of nines over here. Can I do more of the nines? Or even other numbers. Nines are locked in here with the fours. Nothing on the nines over here. I don't think there's much more I can do about the nines. Okay, so we've done one scan of the puzzle. Done a fair amount of pencil markings. So I'm just having a quick look to see if there's any obvious signs of entry that we can make. I don't think we can do much at the moment. No, we've got like, because if we look at the fours and the sevens, this can be a 7, this can be a 4, and 4 and 7s can't go in those cells. Hi, shiny Nico. How are you? Good morning to you. Let me just double check our whispers. That I haven't missed any whispers from you. No, I haven't. Just checking a conversation to see. Did we talk about Sudokus before? I can't remember. No, I don't think we talked about Sudoku before. I'm very forgetful, so I don't remember it. I just don't want to have like forgotten if we talked about Sudokus before. Oh, I've got a pair of 2s here. Since this 2 is locking those as pointing 2s, so does that do anything else? It doesn't. Doesn't do anything for our 2s. So what else have we got in here? We've got 8 remaining. That's not very pog. 1 and 3, are they restricted? No, they're not. So what I'm doing now is just looking around to see if there are numbers that are, if there are pairs of numbers that are restricted in such a way, that means we have ourselves a matching pair, but I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Oh, thank you for the redeem nuggets. Sudoku is good. Sudoku is good. How are you? Did you hear our terrible happy birthday song last night? Oh my god, it was so bad. Poor Sana. But I think it's a spirit that counts when it comes to birthday songs. Let's have a look at this column actually. What are we looking at here? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, and 8. So 8 will have to go in. Oh no, this can't be an 8. Oh, these can't be 8s either. So what are these? These are 2, 5. So I'm looking at weak areas now, is what my strategy is called. I'm looking for, I think it's 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, and 9. Okay, so 9s can go in all of these cells. Not very useful. I've got 2 and 5 there, so this is 4 and 9. Is that useful? I don't think that is. Yeah, this is not useful at all. Great, just got to work. My Beto, I ended up falling. Oh, don't be silly. Don't be silly. It was quite dramatic. There was a lot of drama last night, a last night stream with the Last Oasis, because I drove us into a lava pit. That was not good. I also dropped a taut battery. I don't think Rita was very pleased with that. I thought it would just like drop on the on my walker, but it didn't because I was in the driver's seat. So I lost some precious materials, and I got stuck for ages. But I suppose co-op streams are all about shenanigans, basically. Oh, what have we got here? We've got 2, 7, 8. 2, 6, 7, and 8. I've got an 8 here. We have no 2s though. So this is 2, 7, and 6. Not very useful. Thank you. Good morning, ghostly girl. What did I join? You joined a Sudoku, a New York Times Sudoku. I'm a bit stuck on it at the moment. What are these? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 9. Yeah, I'm currently stuck on this New York Times hard Sudoku. Hold on. Am I saying that this is 7 and 6? No, this can't be right. What are these again? These are 6, 7, 8, and 2. So this is 2, 6, and 7. Okay, not very useful. I don't think I can do anything with that. So I think I'm just going to scan the grid again to see if I'm missing anything. For instance, I've got pointing set of 4s here, which means I know the 4 goes here. Is that useful? I don't think that's that useful. What are these? This is 1, 3, 6, and 8. 1, 3, 6, and 8. Yeah, that's not useful at all. I haven't got any of those numbers on this row. Oh, you joined us. Morning, Ostro. I was just talking about a stream I had last night. So I played a co-op game called The Last Oasis last night. And I had a lot of shenanigan was about because, for example, I drove us into a lava pit. And basically that got our walker stuck. And the walkers are basically our main mode of transport in this game. And it was not good, basically. I also dropped some precious materials. We have a pointing set of 8s here as well, so that means the 8s are locked in these 2 cells. That may be useful, may not be. It means this can't, these 2, none of these cells can be 8s anymore, right? So that may be useful. But none of these are weak areas. But it does tell me these aren't 8s. So let's think about this. We've got 6, 7, 2, 2, 6, 7. So this is 7 and 6 and 7 then, because I've got 2. I've got 2 and 8 here. So that's 6 and 7. This is 2, 6, and 7. Got a 7 there. No, this is not useful at all. Damn it. Damn it all to hell. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do another scan because I'm just not sure where we go from here. I can see 1s and 9s are locked in these cells, but I need a third number to make this count. And I haven't found it. So 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. We've already got a pointing pair of 2s. So we've got pointing 2s here. It's not very useful. 2s, 2s. Yeah, can't do anything with the 2s. 3s. 3s are not pog. 3, 3, 3. 3. 3s are locked. Kind of with the 7s, but I don't think we have a third. Oh, hello. We have a triple here. We've got 3, 6, and 7 locked in these 3 cells. That means this can't be a 4. So the 3s must be in these 3 cells, right? And these 3 cells contain 3, 6, and 7. They're the only places the 3, 6, and 7 can go. Therefore, no other numbers can go in there. If they do, I'll end up with 3 numbers in 2 cells. That unlocks a 4. So unlocks a pair of 4s there, pair of 4s there. Now, is that helpful? That means there's a matching pair now of 5s and 9s. So let's pencil mark those in. That gives me another pair of 9s there. So this is actually a 4-9 matching pair. 5 is pushed out, giving us the 5 and 7. And we've got more 7s. So now we have 3 and 6s here. So that means this is now a 3 because 3s are blocked from these 3 cells. And I've got a 4-9 matching pair there. So this 3 unlocks the 1 and 3. Which unlocks the 1 over here, which gives me a pair of 1s. And I think that's it for now. So these are 2s and 8. So that unlocks another 8. Pair of 2s over here. And we are looking a bit healthier now. So these are 2, 4, and 9. Not useful. This can't be a 2 anymore. So we've got 2 over here, and we've got 5, 6, and 8. Well, 8 can't go here either, so that has to be a 5, actually. So these are 6s and 8s over here. Anything else we can do? Come on. 3, 2. What about a 2? Does a 2 do anything else? No, we already had the 2s before. So 1 over here, maybe? Nope. 3. Pointing pair of 3s there. Not useful, really. No. 3, 3, 3, 4. What are these? These are 1, 2, 4, and 9. Not great for us. No. Oh, also, this 9 actually unlocks the 5 and the 9 over here, so I should have done that sooner. Gives me another 9. So the 9s are locked in these cells. What about the 5? What does that do? It unlocks the 2 and the 5, which means the 2s are locked in these 2 cells. What about the 5? The 5 doesn't do anything for us. This is... Sudoku has my head. Oh, I'm sorry, look at... It just takes a bit of getting used to. Once you get used to the general vibe, then it gets a lot easier. So this is 8 and 9 because it can't be 1 or 2, which is missing on this column. I also need to blow my nose. 1 second, please. Okay, we're back. We're back in biz. Back in the biz. Nothing is locked in here, so... Oh, why are my eyes feeling weird? Oh, this can't be a 7 anymore. So 7 and 2 are unlocked, which means this is a pair of 1s, and 1s are down here. Okay, does that give us anything on this row? We're missing 6, 8, and 2, 6, and 8. So 2s can't go in these 2 cells, so 2 must be there because of this 2 and that 2. So we've got ourselves... Oh, we also have a 2 in here as well. So that gives us a 2 over there. That unlocks a 2, 4, and 1, which gives us a 9. And 2 up here. 1, 1, 1. Pair of 1s over here. Oh, God. So if anyone's playing the bingo, I have sneezed already. 1s are now locked in these 2... Oops. These 2 cells. So that unlocks another 1 for us. And therefore, this must be a 9, because this can't be a 9. What it can be is an 8, which means the 8 is resolved. And finally, we have a 6 up top, which unlocks a 6, 6, and 3, which means 3 and 1 are resolved. 3s are down here. Where can a 1 go in these 2 cells? So this is 1, 3, and 8. That's a little bit annoying, but we do know that can't be an 8. So 1 is resolved. 3 is resolved. 3 and 8, 6 and 8. Oh, 6 can't go there, so oops. 8 and 6 are resolved, which resolves the 8 and the 3. And this must therefore be a 6. And that gives us a 6 over here, 9 over there. 6 and 8 are resolved as well. So 6 and 8. 4 and 9 are also resolved down here. And that is today's New York Times Hard Sudoku. So YouTubers, if you find it useful, please leave a like below. If you didn't, by all means, hit the dislike. But I can't remember what it was that solved it. I think I was just being a bit... Yeah, I should have just scanned more often. I think I would have solved the puzzle much sooner. And if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe below. It will also be an invitation for me to come to your house and do your Sudoku for you. Doesn't mean I will, but if you do that, we may have some fun. Until then, I shall see you guys from YouTube tomorrow. Bye now.